Great to be joined now by One Championship's Lito Adiwang, back in action, back in Singapore at Unbreakable very soon, taking on Heshigetu of China. How does it feel to be back in the One Championship circle? Difficult result for you last time out. What a fight it was against Manoa. Your first loss since 2016. Now you get a chance to get back in there and kind of make it right. But what's the first emotion for you? Like, this is the first time in a long time you're coming in off a loss. It must be nice having put that streak together. But now you have a chance to get back to winning ways.
Yeah, so yeah, after that loss, I feel a little bit down, but now I'm back and I'm very excited to get back in the cage next week.
I think the fans are enjoying seeing you compete regularly. You know, they missed you after a little while of not seeing any of the athletes compete. It's nice getting a bit of momentum, you know. Is it nice for you having already competed in October to be back again and to be competing regularly again?
Yeah, for me, especially in these times, I needed this one. So yeah, I'm glad and blessed to have this that they put me on this event.
A lot of people must have asked you about the Manoa fight because it was just so crazy with that armbar. Have you ever experienced anything like that? I remember watching it, just thinking like, where is the tap coming? Did you feel the same being in there?
Mm, yeah, Manoa is a very tough opponent, and yeah, all respect to him. But in the first couple of seconds when I got that Kimura, I knew that I got him. So I saw that he cannot tap. So I made an adjustment for him to tap, but he capitalized on that and make an escape. So yeah, props for him. But yeah, next time once I'm there and I'm in that position, watch out.
Are you taking positives from that fight? The fact that you so nearly submitted him, the fact that you fought pretty well. Are you somebody who always looks to the positives of things, or was it quite a tough one?
Honestly, I yeah, when on that time, yeah, it's tough for me because I didn't expect the loss and the that he escaped on my submission. But looking back, it's a positive thing that yeah, I needed to sharpen my tools and check on the areas where I needed to yeah improve more.
How's training been for you? Have you guys been able to train okay, or have you had to make a lot of adjustments because of COVID and everything else?
Still, we're having this adjustment here in the gym, and especially on we have this track oval that we used to run, but due to this pandemic, we cannot go there on our regular running days. So we find ways. We always find ways to run in the mountain, get our cardio, and make sure that we prepare uh, anytime.
So, looking back to Heshigetu, who mentioned at the start, the Wolf of the Grasslands is his nickname, which is a pretty interesting one. His last fight, split decision against Kru Rong. Did you watch that? Are you impressed with his performances? You know, he's a battler, but he hasn't had many finishes for a while. What do you make of him? Are you confident of getting this victory?
Yeah, I needed to get that confident that yeah, that's what I'm building ever since every time they give me an opponent. So I need to build that confidence up. I'll make sure that there's no area, especially in the mindset, that he'll win. So the confidence and mindset is always a win for me. And yeah, I'm not quite yeah, by his performance, it's okay because they've beaten a former champion. It's a good challenge for me, but I see some holes in his games that I know that I can capitalize. And Kru Rong didn't capitalize on that time. I saw that yeah, Hexagat 2 is trying to touch and run. Then once Kurang comes with a heavy kick or punch, Hexagetter will try to capitalize on a takedown. So yeah, I'll try to I'll make sure that I'll have the perfect game plan and perfect uh, position once I'll face him.
He seems like kind of a classic wrestling style. Are you confident that you'll be able to touch him, that you'll be able to let your hands go when you get in front of him, and that you'll be able to keep him standing?
Yep, I prepared something special for his fighting style. So, yeah, I'll try to. I'm hoping that I can implement it, and once I implement it, I can expose his weakness.
How much importance do you put into the rankings? Of course, you were number five before October. At the moment, we're seeing some changes in there with people like Bokang coming in at number three after his big finish. So, what do you think of the rankings right now? Are you trying to plan a strategy of how to climb up back towards the top and back towards title shot territory? How much do you think about the rankings, or do you just focus on the fights?
No, relinquishing the top five spot for me is not a big of a deal for me because I know that top five is, yeah, it's quite good in the ranking, but that's for me, honestly, that's a low number for me. My mindset, my goal is to be on top. So it's okay for me letting go of top five. As long as I'll come back and beat all the guys in top five and be on top, that's my goal. That's my next goal. And yeah, I'm not bitter relinquishing that top five spot. I just need to come back strong and keep winning.
Some fans might see you as kind of new in a way because you burst onto the scene in One Warrior Series in 2018. You had this amazing 7 fight win streak, including your fights before one. But you've been around for a while now, since 2012. You've been in Malaysia. You had a bit of a break. So do you feel like kind of wise now in the sport, or wise now in your life? You've been through a lot, both inside and outside of the circle. So do you feel like a wiser athlete and a wiser man in a way now?
For me, yes. Those travels and experiences helped me in a big way to boost my confidence, the way I put my mindset on things, and the way I deal with things. Those travels and yes, training in other camps, yeah, trying to find myself in other countries. It's a very big help for me.
We all know about the incredible atmosphere you guys have at Team Lakay. Of course, we already mentioned it's not easy for any camp right now around the world, keeping things like they want them. Is it an ambition of yours to, you just mentioned testing out different camps, to go to the US or go to New Zealand? And is there any kind of dream camp that you would like to visit one day to kind of learn? Is there any dream coach that you would just like to spend a month or two with learning from, or any training partners?
For me, on that area, I'm an open-minded guy about that area. But okay, I just want to clear that moving and other camps is not no. It's a no for me. I found my home here in Team Lakay, but I'm open to go and explore and learn to other gyms, try other, learn from other coaches, maybe because I know I'm not. I got a lot of room to improve. That's what I'm doing way before. That's why I tried to learn in Malaysia, in Thailand, went to other countries to fight and yeah, train there. So yeah, it makes you more matured as a fighter, as a person, and it gives you it will help you to grow in this sport.
This sport has roller coaster emotions like no other, right? It must have been incredible for you riding that wave. Everything's going right. You're finishing people early. You just can't help but win. Now that you've had the first loss in a long time, how have the fans been for you, especially in Philippines? We know how much they love combat sports. Have the fans been quite supportive? Have you felt that love and that support platform from the fans?
Yep, I'm very, very blessed and thankful that I have these very supportive fans, especially on this time that yeah, after my last fight, I lost. Then yeah, after just weeks passed, I lost my mom, and the fans really they send me messages to comfort me, to motivate me, and keep my spirit high. And I'm very blessed and thankful for that. And I remember this situation when I think this is the first fight that I had in OWS. After the fight, I won, and they did an interview for me about the fans, and that's what I asked and explained about the fans, that as a fighter and as an athlete, I'm speaking on behalf of other athletes, that an athlete need your support. So you really need to show your support on, not on the times that they're weak, they keep on winning or they're on top there already. We need those motivation, support on these kind of times, especially in on my spot right now, that I just came from a loss, and yeah, not just a loss in a fight, but I lost my dearly beloved mom. And now it the that message scattered, and now they're sending all their love and support for me. So I'm very blessed and thankful to give that interview and to explain to them how we feel also. And yeah, I'm just overwhelmed with that sport.
That's great to hear, man. Condolences for that, brother. That's it's unbelievably tough. Everybody's very happy to have you back. I'm sure. There's a reason they call you the Thunder Kid. Are you sensing that this is going to be another classic Thunder Kid performance with a finish, or do you just care about the win here?
I always look for a finish and go there and perform my best. So yeah, I'm sensing a good Thunder Kid finish here.
Maximum respect. Thank you, Lito.